Bafethu, thank you siyabonga. Welcome to our very own podcast Bafethu. I'm having my favorite guest Elenyena Bugalavo, le motseba ka Buki Bafethu. His name is Mr. Molibeli Rapelang, all the way from Transberg Bafethu. So today he's gonna share his story and then he's gonna share again his profession Bafethu. We all know to say now some of the things dijuang like harasatoli information, but then today it's high time they have information. So without wasting any time, as I said already, Mr. Molibeli Rapelang Bafethu, he's working here in Transberg. He is our project manager and he has quite a lot of work experiences. Number one, how mo bona o kana for ke motho fela, but then to say one o sekile a sebetsa for Slingers Tavern industry ya ba manager for quite of like 3 years now. And again he worked for Department of Home Affairs. He will share his duties there and then he was into Department of SAPS in Transberg yet again, and then he went to Department of Agriculture where now also again as much as are in Department of Agriculture, there are other things still. Remember, agriculture is not all about farming or all about only other things still already dealing within the department. He is here with us already share. And then as much as LAMO to the skills and objectives, he will share with us already during his career or experience. But first, let me welcome our distinct guest, Elenyena Mr. Buki. Tabuga, how is it?
I'm not again more.
No, Thank you. Thank you, man. Today, we are in your house. As much as Hoba Tabafetu, I hope you stay home, Molilindi. Our today's session is going to be about you. Like, take us back, Mr. Rapelang Molibeli Kemang, from high school, from your primary level, high school, tertiary, to say now, how did it come about to end up Molinding today?
Okay, thank you very much, and thanks for, I'm not sure I'm hosting or hosting, so thanks. I'm Rapelang Molibeli, known by the name of Buki and community, the farm boy from Hillside. I started my school there. I came here around 93 to start my standard 1. And I was here in Marikheta Primary, where I don't have a nice memories because people were teasing me like, it was demoralizing to go to school, but I had to do it.
Back then, like those days, how about to say for I beg to say, hey, should I go to school or should I not?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
I had to come forced to go to school every time. Next half hour we are breaking because they were waiting for me at the door each and every time.
I can imagine.
Everyone to touch me. So yeah, then I got my mail until Kipeta, then got Transberg High School, Kapeta Metric Mono. Then after Mono, fortunate enough, Sevita as groundsman, then Agric. Outside as a groundsman, temporary basis, I think about 8 days per week. 8 days per month, sorry. Then during weekends, I then worked at the tavern. Then I was introduced as a salesperson. Till those who introduced me at work went away, then I became a manager, managing these other people. Then I was still going there for those 8 days. Then I'm not sure it was luck or something, but the lady who was working there went to maternity leave. Then I was requested to come inside the office and start answering the phone and manage some smaller administration things. Then I done that for 5 months till she came. Then there was post, then it was advertised.
Yeah.
Then I was called and I was interviewed. But I wasn't, they didn't do me favor because I could answer things that no one could answer. Yes, so when I was in Agric, I started to study the office administration.
Office administration,
yes, level 4. Then after that, I started, I was working with main things. In most cases in Agric now, they call me the master of...
The guru.
The guru, so yes. I went to be exposed to many things. Then I started to have interest in project management. Then started to do certificate in project management. Then after that, I was encouraged again to go and study National Diploma in Office Administration and Public Management, which is something that I'm busy completing now. Yes.
Yeah. So how long did it take for you to complete your administration course in Agric?
No, actually, I didn't do the courses in agriculture. I've done the project management. Is one of the core functions in the agri because we are dealing with the projects. So I can be able to know how to deal with projects and the project cycles and all those stuff. Yes, because it was my interest. Yes, but I was encouraged to go to do agri management, but I got my uncle who completed the civil engineering. Yes, I enrolled in civil engineering in UNISA. Then I went for 2 years, but unfortunately for the third year, I failed because I couldn't fund my studies because I tried several times to write a submission to the department to say they must fund me because I didn't have enough study material.
So, as much as you are saying you needed funding, back then there wasn't NSFAS or was it a matter of fact to say you were unlucky to be funded by the government, yet you are busy writing you are submitting your documentation in support to say you don't have any funds, but then now seemingly the department failed you, I can say.
No, they didn't fail me. They paid for my fees.
They paid for the fees.
For the fees. Then I'll get several study guides. But then I will get the list from the university to say you must get this kind of books. Then I'll get 800 change from after the department paid the university will give me 800.
And then you spoil yourself.
No, not necessarily. Then I'll go to Farskijk and try to get materials. Then it will be more than. Then I'll get one book instead of 6. So I will be depending on these ones. But I can't falter the department. They've tried their level best because really they tried for past 2 years that I completed. At least I've got the knowledge.
And at least you have something.
Yes.
So coming to now in Tromsburg now, you became a police reservist for around about a period of 4 years, 2025, now 2005 to 2007. And again, you went to logistics and call center officer. Take us into that transition where now you became our SAPS reservist here, and then transitioning now to the logistics period.
This logistics is the training that you receive when you are in the government space, when you are dealing with supply chain management. So I was dealing with supply chain management at some stage. So I was given that a training for around 3 weeks, so I can be able to capture the logs on the system and be able to approve on the system and all those stuff. In terms of SAPS, I worked as a reservist for quite some time because I went to college, I think, for 2 months in Ulundi. As a reservist, we stayed there for 2 weeks, then we came back. I think that time people were very afraid of us. It was me, myself, Levoko, Vincent, Andile Jamba, Kini, Matala, Masabata Matibedi, Papira Mahalane. Yes, we're very, 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 very careful and taking care of this community. Leave people roaming around and at night, or you don't know where you going, or all those stuff. No.
So seemingly, it made you to be to a point that you know and understand how a human being acts in terms of now. You are encountering a lot of things in terms of the police reservist. You are working with people, remember, the community itself.
A lot.
So, in terms of the impact that you have narrated, in terms of plus your future, you were an acting project officer since 2016, and then we have this thing of leadership now versus the administration. Remember, you must lead, you must do the administration. Yet again, foremost, you've moved from post several times from 2007 up until now. How has that transition into you? Like, how has it come about to say you are today standing strong?
You know, I'm someone who works independently and again with teamwork. But in most cases, I commit myself to do something better than someone I think will do. Maybe it's a lucky, maybe it's due to skill color, maybe God has situated something special that someone doesn't have. But I commit to my work where I do it with passion, relaxing. I can be able to be creative and implement at the first time. There's people that can be creative but can't implement whatever they have created. So I'm that person who will be able to create and yes. So it has created that thing in my work stream that the managers will be fighting for me. Hence I'll be shifted around to go there. When they say there's a loophole, let's put this guy there and try to put the loophole. When they say it's sustainable, then they will move me to hence moving around and all those stuff.
So in terms of you being an implementer and also making sure that whatever that we've implemented works and it's been done, what can you encourage those out there who are busy maybe having their own ideas? They can implement them, but then they are failing to make it in terms of the implementation to be done. What's the message of support that you can give?
I think mostly people can be very creative, but I think there's a fear or there's lack of passion or lack of taking risks. If you can take the risks in life, even if it might cost you your life, because we are not guaranteed to live forever. Then you'll be able to reach whatever you've created in this
life.
Life. You can't be afraid of taking risks, passion or love whatever you created, so you can be able to implement it. The strength to go on.
Yes.
This negligence of people to say you've created this, it will fail, and all those that ignorance and just pushing and looking forward and do it with passion, love, and that attitude, aggressiveness, and all those kind of things. That's the most things that will assist you to create something, then you'll be able to implement it.
I like the way you said it in terms of passion. You know, we are going to have a lot of viewers in terms of they would like to hear your side of story and from how you have transitioned in life. And there was no favor in terms of you being hired, and there was no in terms of are you skin color or what you pushed yourselves. So it's one of those things here, like I'm gonna say, in Tromsburg. Coming to our future generation in Tromsburg. I would like us to delve in terms of they have information, but then they lack to seek information where it's needed. So I hope we are doing school visits in terms of making aware the children there to say, now you are now in grade 12, this is what we offer as agriculture. So in terms of that, can you share with us opportunities that our fellow young blacks can go to, unlike going for human resource. It's full there. Unlike for going for teaching, it's already full there. Yes. So any other studies that our young blacks youth can go to?
Let me say, in terms of Greek as not as a career, as we are pushing in schools. There is programs that we are pushing. But mostly we are concentrating on these agricultural schools. But as for normal schools, we are promoting the CNDC, which is the soup kitchen. So they are feeding the kids to do their own vegetable garden. In all the schools, I went to all these schools in Stromsburg and I gave them the garden tools, including the CWPs here, to do their own vegetable garden so they can be able to feed the kids in the school or those people that are working there, because I'm aware they are getting less stipends. Yes.
Also, again, you have touched to say you are going to schools, you have given them tools, and also I think there is a program that each and every year you guys do. You go to our MPCT here, Tusano Center here in Tromsburg. You guys go there, and then you do your gazebos there, your explanation there, and then what I would like to know is is there guaranteed space to say if one goes for agriculture, guaranteedly there is work for them in any other category that they might choose?
Okay, let me read for you here, my brother. I didn't summarize them. We currently have the bursary that is open for each and every one from in agriculture who's doing physical science and mathematics. Qualifying criteria is those who will be passing from 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79. So the areas that have been identified as a need that the kids are going to school, when they are coming back, they will be appointed. Is BSc in agriculture, biosecurity, engineer, bachelors, so the civil engineering, they are needed. We've got few, if I can tell you, in Glen, we've got about 4 engineers that are serving the whole Free State, and we've got about 100 projects per year. So you can imagine their workload. So we need them. We need the food science, animal health, the plant pathologies, the plant science, the soil science, the agronomy, the viticulture. I think this one they will like it to do the winery for us and all those type of things. The food science and technology. Yes, and plant technology. So those are the identified spaces that are currently available, are a need. Because I can't say now we must say our kid must go and do agricultural management. Because if you say, I say someone must go and do agricultural management, then a friend can say, I'm not working, I've got it. But I'm forgetting, I've got it, I'm not working. You see, because things are changing as we go, you need to, you still have the diploma, but now the department is expecting you to have masters to as an entry level, so such things. But for these ones are identified as a need. And it's closing on the 30th of September.
This year, 2026.
Yes.
So, in terms of the criteria used, normally we will see adverts to say they need a working experience. So, in agricultural side, is it also one of the criteria that it is followed to say, no, you must have experience based on, remember, we have young students who are just there to complete their studies and they are from school. Now, once you say, as a department, not you specifically, as a department say, we want the experience, is it fair enough from your side or how is it?
No, from my side, from where I am, in Agri, I think they scrapped it out.
Okay.
If you meet the requirements, the qualification, you've got your driver's license, you've got you remember that the SACNAS, which is the license to practice as agricultural practitioner, you've got those. You've got nothing, no experience. We are going to. We've got new people that have started, I think, this year. We also have 2 ladies, if you've noticed, at the office.
The
They've
office,
started
yes,
now.
yes,
They don't have experience.
Okay.
That's now they are taking experience. So we are taking them by hand and say, this is how we do this. This is not university.
Yeah,
we are doing things in this way. Yeah. We do it practical. We are dealing with one at a time. And you need to deal with people like this. Because today they were surprised too, because they invited me to the meeting where they were a roadshow of the funding, because we have got the funding roadshow that is open now for everyone who wants to apply for funding. So they say they requested me to accompany them because they are still afraid that the time money I giving them. So they were talked to one at the time and they was like surprised. And one at the time was like laughing, saying, "But how do you do this?" I'm saying, you learn from this, then you make it happen. Then going forward, then you do it.
You know, what I like is to say you have a good relationship with the community itself, even though you are outside Tromsberg. So you have mentioned to say you guys have what we call the project now that is coming out in terms of applications for farming and all that. Mostly people will say, I want the livestock, you know, and then others will say, no, now I'm into vegetables and all that. So looking in the Free State is much more greater in terms of farming, versatilely so farming, and also in terms of again the animal sector. So those funds, how does one accumulate them in terms of application? What do you need to have before you can say, no, I'm going to register myself in that funding?
No, the form is, we've got 2 different forms, A and B. A, it caters for each and everyone who's a subsistence farm, who's doing vegetables for her own consumption. The others who maybe is doing vegetables for consumption and surplus to sell, just to have meat or something, because you know
the economy.
The economy. So the form caters them. Then the requirements on that form are not is just your IED, your smaller business plan, your one-page business plan. Then your financial records, if you are producing, you are selling and all those stuff. But if you are not selling, it's not necessary. Then this B form, that is for smallholder. Then the commercial and the medium scale. Yes, those ones they are farming, which means they are generating 50,000 to 1 million. The smallholder, the commercial size 1 million upwards. So these ones should have all the paperwork there. Your UIF registered their people working at their farms. They must have SARS, the CIPC company registered on their names, and all those documents should be there. Then the funding is not like selective; it's for everyone.
It's for everyone.
Yes.
Oh, I thought maybe the funding it's selective, but once you say now it's for everyone, then I think it's high time that our young people step into the agricultural side. And yet again, I have another question there before we go deeper. To say, I've seen you are a 4-language outspoken person. You can speak 4 languages. And it's very encouraging to see such because remember, you might go to, let me say, Betuli. It's all Xhosa there. And I wonder, like, the communication, is it fluent, or they have some hiccups there and there?
No, what I can say, I think I've learned a lot about the languages, because we need to know all the languages so we can be able to adjust to everyone's needs. Yes, because if you meet someone who can't talk English, Afrikaans, but only Xhosa, then you need to hate. So I'm fluent in those things. I was in Operamas today. I've been talking Afrikaans the whole day. So I've been talking Afrikaans the whole day in Operamas. I didn't mix English. It was Afrikaans. Don't know when I'm talking that Xhosa and all those stuff. Yes. with the colors and other people. Bethany there.
Yes.
I went to Bethany. I spoken that Afrikaans also with them. So it's not a problem. Yes, because I'm trying people to understand. Because at the end we are getting paid so we can be able to assist people.
Yeah,
so if you can't reach to them, then
it's a problem.
It's a waste of time, waste of salary.
So I have seen in your profiles, you've went to multiple, let me say, ceremonies where you hand out the checks, where you gather all those young people who are doing good in terms of agricultural space. So take us in those moments. How did it make you feel to see a young person thriving, a young person happy, a young person going to make 1,000 of other people's lives better? How did you
that space? When I enter that space, I become so happy because my vision and my mission is to develop these small farmers. As I'm saying, each and every year, I'm putting myself a target of 2 to say if I can see 2 small farmers becoming commercial farmers, I'll be happy.
And that's a big step.
I'll be happy.
Commercial farmer is something.
It's something else. Yes, I'm at that space of pushing them from this subsistence to smallholder. When they are there in smallholder, to push them. Actually, every time during these hours, the YAF hours, and it's a YAF hours for youth, then it's the WIA is for women. Then it caters women and either it's youth or older, yes. But for youth it's youth. Or both male, female, and disability. So in these past 2 years, we've been taking this, Karipe being dominating them. Because we've been putting our all efforts and working tirelessly to see that we are taking those hours, and those farmers are very happy.
So what you can say is Karib now it's being noticed there by our leaders, and there by the department that you are working with through your leadership.
Through my leadership and all those who are surrounding me, that we are working together, because I've got different teams in different angles that we are coming together at some stage. Yes. So most times I will be brainstorming, then I'll bring them in to say, man, here's the idea, let's work on this and see whether it will help. Then they'll come to party and make it happen. So I'm grateful to work with them. They are not negative, they are great people that are pushing agri. Akharip is number 1 now in agri in terms of performance and all those kind of things.
No, I like the spirit that you are moving with, and also acknowledging your colleagues in terms of support. At times it might be difficult. It's difficult to work with a person, remember. But now, my question now comes to this now. The question of the business is to say, is the government supporting? As much as now we are in GNU, is the government supporting? We are taking it hierarchy by hierarchy. Is the government supporting? And also, as much as we are going into towns, is our local leaders supporting? And also, in our local leaders, how do they see your vision and mission, and how are they assisting in all of that?
Okay, in most cases I do meet with the leaders, like the mayors, and I think all the mayors know me. The councillors around where I go, they know me and they know my passion. Others will be calling to say, we saw your profile picture, you were somewhere doing what? When are you coming this side? I'll say, no, there's someone working. No, we don't want that person, we want you, and all those stuff. So my relationship with them is good. I think it's a matter of working together to make this thing happen, because at the end of the day, people are struggling because of us, because of division, lack of service delivery and all those stuff. People are really poor and suffering, but we are getting the salaries. How do you go there on the 15th and withdraw and go home knowing you didn't do nothing for anyone in that month? So I think the government is there to assist their people. Maybe us, we lack working together or something, or we are focusing on such
some areas,
and all those stuff. Because it's so sad. I think Transvaal people, some people you can ask them, they don't know there's a Greek here.
Exactly.
They don't know there's office of a Greek. And it's been here for past, I think I'll be making 20 years next year.
Yeah,
and the
2
office,
decades.
Yes, and office been there before me.
Yes.
So, but someone say, no, I don't know a Greek.
And it's also discouraging. They see you at the location, but then they don't know to say now what's your role and your impact in the community itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. You had a multiple hand in hand in terms of, remember, you were into sports before you made some tournaments, and I just want to hear from you to say how did it come about for you to go to tap in that space to see young kids for at least a day have fun and not roam around the streets?
You know, I've loved sports since I was young. Football, it was not my thing. I used to play table tennis a lot.
Yeah.
Till I became one of the champions in Harry.
Yes.
And I was exposed to play with this guy who was number 1 in the Free State. I think now he's in Cape Town, is having a nice life because of table tennis. And since those days, I've got that passion. Then I went to football. Then in football, I was part of this SAFA and everything of Tromsberg. At some stage, I was almost elected as a regional secretary for district, but the votes didn't count on my side, and they said no, they would prefer someone who the female, not the male. Then I was in Tromsberg Sports Council, where we got to have a nice meeting each and every Monday with the passion of Tromsberg, because we allocate different people for different sporting codes. It was working for us. It was really working for us. We're working with Department of Sports, we'll do the tournaments, everything will come okay. But the time we've got that momentum, then the department will change and bring someone who doesn't have or support your vision that you are having for your town. So those things were demoralizing most of the people. They decided to concede, and you know, then last one was there, then but decided to quit. But now we're trying to bring that thing back, that spirit of football. We'll start with football. We'll have this league of the older masters, which will play each and every Sunday. Then on Saturdays, we want to have our LFA football. There to league. We can't be people of Betuli and Filippo is bragging and eating big about having the teams. Then we've got a lot of kids here that I want to play football. I even adopted the one of He's having a nice team that I adopted it to say, I'm taking the team, you are still young, you are going to play. So last born and Panabo came in and said, no man, we are buying in. So it's our project that we are busy with. If we want that team to be one of the best in Tromsberg, then we can be able to encourage Kulu and Bomarape to come to party so we can have our own football league. But for those masters, they are there. Because I talk to them to say, if these kids see you every Sunday going there to the stadium and play, they will come and play.
You know, Tromsberg on its own, it's in the center, and I think we as Tromsberg, it lacks only what I can say, entertainment in terms of for our kids. Looking at it, it's so embarrassing and so demoralizing, as you say, to say. Imagine going to Boysen Street, you know, there's taverns there, and then you find kids standing there. They need Wi-Fi. Also, they are looking out to say, no, this is the lifestyle that I want to live. Because of once I'm done with matric, it's obviously to drink alcohol is the way out here in Tromsberg. So I like the fact that you are changing that narrative, and also you are getting assistance in terms of that. And also, my question now to you is to say, much as now we are heading to our elections, what's the message that we can give to our people out there? Because a lot of things are happening. and we cannot go quiet, or we cannot just sit and say no, it's business as usual. Yeah. So I want us to tap in that space, because of the economy. It's affecting all of us, not only you. Yes, you are working, but then at some time you are affected also, So kindly take us through that.
For me, when I'm sitting alone, I think about people. I think our people doesn't know what they are entitled to in terms of service delivery and all those challenges and all those things. As I think heading to these elections, people must go to vote. I encourage them to go and vote because they are voicing their
voicing their voice out by casting
their vote.
Yes.
So they must go. But for me, individual, I will feel for, because now I think we've got another 9 or 10 candidates here in Johannesburg with the councillor wanting the second term and all those things. So for me, I will like if each and every candidate can go to that hall and sit, even if it's for the whole day.
Yes.
They must give us their
5-year plan.
Their 5-year plan.
Yeah.
Then we must buy into that 5-year plan to say, yes, but this one is going to assist us in terms of this.
Yes.
But your 5-year plan must tell us, we must know about this first year.
Yes.
We must concentrate on this first year to say, if you don't reach your target, then you must go. Because people are suffering and people are getting salaries.
People are suffering out here.
We can't be the boardroom people every time.
Yeah.
We need to have database of all matriculants that are not working. We must have the database of those child-headed households.
Yes.
We must have those database of the older people living alone. The database of unemployed youth, because it's so embarrassing. It's so hating. There are people that I'll mention, but I'm not sure if they will feel offended. Bopiso,
yes.
Bokolo, Bomokocho,
yes.
Those brothers,
yes.
Bahola, and they are Bahola, and also to 18 to 35, and all those stuff. So
it's discouraging.
Those people, they can't even get the smaller works and all those things. See, then it's discouraging, because at the end they're expected to bring something in the house, and it's tough. So if we can change that narrative, then we tell people what they are their expectations from whoever is going to lead them.
Yes.
Then I think it will be easier. That not everyone wants to go in, maybe for salary, I don't know, or for power. Because you call them the number one the number one of the towns or whatever. Maybe they are going for that. They doesn't have passion for their people.
And also remember, stepping into that, it's something that one needs to understand. And as you have said, to say they must have a clear vision. But do you think it will assist? Like, honestly, do you think it will assist if we go into a hall? Because of a lot of people here in our community are facing a lot of challenges. Number one, we have raised to say you have support in terms of your agri, and then also you are busy handing out some supplies for them to do their own things. But the day-to-day life, it's affecting our community. So do you think it will assist in that 5-year plan, or one needs to have a clear mandate into that?
One needs to have a clear mandate into that. We've got a lot of institutions in Johannesburg.
Yes.
We've got CIVDA.
Yes.
We've got Agric.
Yes.
We've got your NYDA.
Yes.
Then we've got all of them. They are working with funding.
Yes.
But we've never yet anyone receiving a support. So if we've got someone with a clearer vision, we'll be able to tap in and come to this institution to say, what can you provide my people? What can you give us, at least to have something? Maybe we can have a big community garden there, municipality allocate a big land, then agree come.
Yes.
Prepare their soil, give them seed, give them water and all those stuff. Then at least they will be able to sell and eat and all those stuff. So, because if someone can go to potatoes every morning to work there, obviously can even work their own garden and sell and have something to eat.
I like the point that you have raised to say we have many young people who are going to the local farmers here in surrounding Tronsberg. And if one can check the volume, it's mostly dominated by our youth. Yes, we have those learnerships that are coming out. But from your point of view, do you see the learnerships assisting our fellow young youth and older members in terms of, there are learnerships after learnerships, but then nothing is being noticed within those learnerships?
In my view, for giving people learnerships, then you give them skills.
Yes.
And you are paying their stipends.
Yes.
You bought them materials that they are using. Other things for practicals and all those things.
Yes.
After that, you don't appoint them or you don't put them in the working environment and all this stuff. For me, it's just a waste of time and a temporary solution for hunger.
Most of us do not understand, or most of us understand or want to understand this, to say we do things because of we are hungry, or we do things because of we want to be well known. Now, looking in our community, we have a lot of graduates. One, we have a lot of skilled unemployed youth. So, from your point of view, what can be done, what can be done, and the solution to at least minimize this number of unemployment? How do you see it? Not to say you are canvassing yourself now.
No.
Not to say you are canvassing yourself. We just want to make people aware to say politics are not for only those who say no, we follow them, or we think to say no, they know politics. Politics are for everyone. Yes. So tapping into that space, how do you see they can narrate, or they can do their stuff?
You know what? If our leaders can be able, as I'm saying, if got a database, you've got database or graduates of this, you've got of this qualification. These qualifications are needed in which institution. You go, you meet the leaders of these institutions to say, here in Harib or here in Tromsø, I've got this database of this youth. Please, when you advertise, give preference to these people. To these kids are coming from school. They spend a lot. They spend a last cent of their mothers. Their mothers are poor. They are looking at them to come and change the situation in the house, and it's not happening. Put them first, because now some people are coming from outside, having the same qualification like someone who's sitting here in Tromsø.
Exactly.
Because no one knows about this person who's sitting here. Because that person will apply that time. And us as community members will give them even the addresses. Because they are our Majidaruna or their girlfriends to man, cousin to man. We'll give them the addresses and all those things to apply with them. Then they will get it.
Someone new
appointed.
From outside.
Yes, appointed.
So looking in this term of demarcation, and looking into this term of now, towns are being split apart now. How is it going to affect your duties in terms of a grade? Is it going to be now you need to report from this town, or you are going to merge the towns together? How are you going to do that?
No, in terms of agriculture, it won't affect us. We're going to work as normal.
Okay.
It's normal.
It's normal. Even if the towns are split apart.
Yes, we will be working at normally. We know if this what 7 or what 2 and it's not a problem. We'll serve the farmers and the community the same way that we are doing. There won't be any changes in terms of that demarcation.
Okay. So, there is this issue. I know there is someone who is watching, and maybe that person is from here in the Free State, and they would like to maybe reach out to you. Now, in terms of reaching out to you, how can they get hold of you in terms of maybe moral support or assisting one to maybe apply or maybe get information about the certain person? Because there are a lot of graduates who are sitting at home, but then they don't know where to go, or they seek assistance, but then now they are at home.
Now they can reach me. They can reach me. Let me commit to say 24/7. Luckily, my wife is no longer here to say I'm taking the calls in the middle of the night. Yeah, but for people, I'm there for people.
Yeah.
Anytime they can call, WhatsApp and all this.
Yeah, because I've learned to say, as much as you say there are a lot of graduates, even now when I came here to sit with you in our podcast, there is one message especially that I got to say, if it is doable, can you please just pass a message to say, I'm a graduate, and then I'm sitting at home, I don't know which channels to follow. Yes, there are adverts out there, but then now I'm struggling. Maybe it can be a matter of, us as youth, we like to hand out things at the last day of the hour, so that also maybe can impact or make them not to get jobs. Yeah. Also, you have touched base to say your leadership skills, and you are working. I don't know how many towns you are working for now in the Free State. 17 towns.
Yeah. But if needed, I'm called in head office, so it will be 18.
So it will be 18.
No, actually 19, because currently my director is also working in Mangaung. So, so she appointed me as an office manager to the director, office of the director in Kharib and in Mangaung. So probably 19.
So coming to that, when can we expect you as the agricultural office to our schools here, maybe the high school or maybe they're in PT Sanders, in terms of now they are busy writing their June exams. So if ever you can make a drive to say, this is what guys your level of entry needs to be like, so that they can be inspired, So I don't know if ever you have planned that maybe you will do some drive, or maybe you'll call them into one a hall and then explain what is expected from agriculture in terms of them pursuing their dreams in agriculture.
Actually, we have something planned to say maybe after writing the exams, coming back from holidays, so we can go to them. Encourage them to, here's the opportunity, this is a bazaar, apply, this is opportunity for you. Come into agri. Don't go to this HR, don't go to this finance. They are not, I don't think that they are need anymore, because even if those people that are working finance, HR, supply chain, when they go to pension, they are not being replaced anymore. They take that money and take it somewhere. So at least let's have these technical positions. Yes. Then people must come and buy in agri. People are afraid. Most of the time it's healthy. Most of people that are studying agri are from outside. Outside this Far Northwest. They are working with us now.
No.
Because here for us
is
if I'm finished with my matric, I'm going to go Fontaine to do business management. Why for that business management?
Yeah.
It won't assist you.
Because you are not from a CBD town.
at Glen there, we don't have kids from Tronsberg anymore.
Yo,
it was so encouraging past years when you Glen, you say, man, I see forget.
Yes.
Over 50 rand, it's nice. But now I get this new faces, don't know
where they are from.
Ask them, where are you coming from? No, I'm coming from
Northwest.
I'm coming from Limpopo. Our college is here. Never ask. You can go with hikes and all lifts and everything, but we don't have kids there. I'm not sure people are saying agric. We need people in agric so you can make the food security sustainable. Because without agric, we don't have
food security. Yeah, that's number one. So you have also I think a local group WhatsApp here for our local farmers here in Tromsberg. Are you sharing the necessary information there so that they can apply, and are they aware of the changes within the department itself?
Yes, they are aware. Every time we've got new information, we share with them. For soil investigation, if they want to do the soil investigation for something, they must complete this form. We put the form there. If they can't print, they will come and fill up the form. The brand mark, each and every time is changing. Each and every April, the fees are changing. Here's the new forms. We are sharing with them.
Okay.
There is competitions for here. We share with them. Here's this outbreak coming. Vaccination programs. We must vaccinate for this to avoid
certain diseases.
Yes, we share with them. Even today, we reminded them and we gave them the vaccination program to say, now we must do this during this winter to avoid losing your livestock. I also have the youth, the Harip youth, where they like me a lot because they feel motivated. Because in most cases, when like we're going to attend the youth Farmers Day on the 11th, we're going to take about 50 youth here going there. So in most cases, we'll sleep over. Then I'll have them, all of them, in one room, and we talk our mission and vision, why we want to go and how can we assist each other to grow. So in that group, we are talking with them that language. We also send each and every information that we are getting, so they are well informed and they are happy. One day, poverty will be history in Harip.
Let it be so. Also, I have learned that you said you are taking around about 50 youth in Tromsberg or in the current, yes, to go and explore and meet with other youth of the Free State. Yes. Is the municipality assisting in terms of the number that you might have taken, allocating them the enough space that they need to come and work?
Like to go,
like if ever they are going, they are there, and then you give them the necessary tools and then the necessary knowledge. So now the municipality is the one I get that says, remember, for you to occupy a certain portion or a certain hectare, you need to fill in these forms. So are they at least